Alright, how's it going, everybody? This is Ismortah, and this evening is my ELEMANCERS stream, Wednesday, 7 p.m. PST. So this evening, this update is going to be relatively short. I have some information to share about social media communication, and also the current schedule and what's going on at RageCon, which is happening end of next month in Carson City, Nevada. So I'm just going to check the stream feed right quick, and then we will get started. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good to go. Alrighty. So like I said, if you're just joining, this is Morta, and I just have some updates for you this evening. Chiefly just because there's going to be a large update that I'm going to provide you guys next week, which is the update that I do monthly. And that's actually one of the things I want to talk about as well. And I'll start with that. So, what I have, and if you're not familiar, this is the Shadowbound Games website. And of course, what we have showcasing right now is the first game that we're working on, which is ELEMANCERS, Light and Dark. And so with the major updates, that's one of the things I want to start providing in the news going forward. Chiefly right now, I've had these updates just in the Facebook page, just so because you can't have a lengthy update in Twitter. But I want to start sharing it in the news as well, just in case those that just peruse the website see the information, so you can engage with it in multiple places. And then as I get closer to the actual Kickstarter, there'll be more frequent updates in the news as there's events and other things going on involving being able to engage with the game. And so that update will be in the news as well as be communicated in the ELEMANCERS update next Wednesday. As far as social media, I just want to go over how each of these different ones are used in case you want to follow one versus the other and know just like how the information is different than what's in them, as well as what's new. So for any of these social medias, I always use the hashtag ELEMANCERS. That way, if you are following just that content or other people shared content for ELEMANCERS, it's all consolidated, and you can find it by using the hashtag ELEMANCERS whenever you talk about the game or whenever I talk about the game. And that's used in each of these social media outlets. For Twitter, this is what I use for any sort of update. So if I have updates with the game, if I have updates with what I'm doing with the Twitch stream and updates to the schedule, or if there's sort of different things going on in the board game community that I'm involved in, you'll be able to engage with those by following me at Twitter at Shadowbalance. The Facebook, as I mentioned, is used just for ELEMANCERS updates involving either tweaking the game or promotional events with the game. For YouTube, this is for showcasing any of the videos that I make from the Twitch. So if you follow, including this evening, any of my live streams, not only can you see those live, but you can also see highlights of either the entire stream or the best moments actually on Twitch as well as videos you can watch at a later time. And those same videos are also uploaded to YouTube. So whatever works best for you. The new one that I've got involved with is Instagram. And this is going to be similar to the information that I post on Twitter. So if I have any board game community related updates or information, those will be shared on Instagram. And then whatever I share on Instagram, I will also share on Twitter. Just like whatever I share on Twitch, I also share on YouTube. That way you can see that same information in multiple places in case you follow one and not the other. So, but all this information is all tied together, and I just definitely, because of the different mediums, the information needs to be tailored a little slightly on what I'm sharing on them, but definitely link all of them, and as well as use that ELEMANCERS hashtag whenever you talk about on any social media, just so other people can learn and find the goodness. So the other update I had for you guys involves RageCon, which I spoke about in a previous stream, which is the Reno Area Gaming Expo that happens once a year in Reno, Nevada. And it is the largest board game convention in northern Nevada. And the convention this year is going to be end of June 28th through the 30th. And like I had mentioned before, I will be hosting ELEMANCERS as well as other games that I'm GMing at the event. And so if you want to come and play test the game, have fun playing games, engage with the community, or visit me, I will be there at the convention all weekend long. And so here's the countdown. It's exciting. It's coming up. And I just have some things I'm doing with game balancing, which I'll share more next week, to prepare so I can test the latest build at the event, as well as some other goodies I'm trying to incorporate as well. So if you're interested in being part of the play test for ELEMANCERS, what I've decided to do, only because people are new to seeing the game and they might want to do other things at the convention as well, is instead of having a full play test of the game, is I'm just having shorter play tests that you just engage in one round of the game, so you can just get a taste of it. The idea for these play tests is they're short 1 hour segments, which I'm doing a couple hours every day of the convention. And the idea here is it's an opportunity for you to see the game, me tell you what the game's all about, how to play the game, and then experience one round of the game, of which currently I've been tweaking the game so there's only 4 rounds to the game. But this way you get a test to see what the game's all about. And the idea is I'm going to throw you in either, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, the first round of the game or somewhere in the middle of the game, so you're in the heat of the action and have a lot of things going on. And I have multiple times, that way however it fits in your schedule if you're attending the convention. And again, like the whole idea of this is just to be able to get a taste for the game. This way, if you want to spend the majority of the time playing games that you know, or games that are already fleshed out, which I understand you still have the ability to do that because you're not spending all time playing ELEMANCERS. So RageCon, what they're using, which honestly I think is the best system that I've engaged with, is tabletop events. And so at tabletop events, what they do is it's an online system that's basically, it's done like hosting concert events, for example. You can sign up to, you can purchase a pass to the event, and then be able to purchase different events you want to do at one of these conventions. And it's done with a ticketing system. And if they cost money, then when you, upon checkout, you would pay for that event. It's just awesome because it's a way they can track and actually go to the events that you want to go to before you go to the event. I'm really not a fan of the lottery system because if I go somewhere, like for a holiday, I want to know exactly what I'm doing especially if I'm paying money for it. And so you can sign up for these different game sessions, and then it's on your schedule. And then from there, you can see how many people are attending, what session is it, where is it. Let me provide more information here. So for example, if you're joining one of the ELEMANCER playtests, this is what you would see. And on the right hand side, if you want to get a ticket to these events, you can purchase a ticket. And then it will show up on your calendar. And then when you go to the event, you would then have a barcode, which then the GM would scan to identify that you did go to that event. So for example, if we have things to reward players for attending, like for example, we have Rage Bucks, which are tickets they use for a lottery system to win games of your choice. This way we can confirm, yes, you did attend, therefore you earn a Rage Buck. As well as you can confirm on your calendar what events you can go to or not go to. It is a really awesome system, and it's how you can check RageCon to see open sessions to join for the playtest for ELEMANCERS. But I'm very excited because this is my favorite convention to go to every year of the couple that I currently attend. And so it's exciting that I will not only be able to host some games that I owned, I'm excited to get on the table, as well as show the latest build of ELEMANCERS. Well, that's all I have for this evening, everybody. Thanks for watching. And again, there's going to be my monthly major update on what's going on with ELEMANCERS. I'll have it next week, which will be the beginning of every month. And then again, when I get into closer to Q4, I'm going to have more frequent updates, only because those updates will be less building the game, which I'm currently doing, and that's why I want to have monthly updates to actually have a significant thing to showcase or talk about. But the fact that I'll be able to communicate where I'm going to be, where you can find information about the game, where you can see different play testing and showcasing of the game. Well, that's all I have. I'll catch you guys for that major ELEMANCERS update next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. PST. The next stream that I'll be doing will be Friday, 7 p.m. PST, which will be Sea of Thieves during my video game stream. And I'll be continuing my progression through the Tall Tales. And I'll be, at that time, doing I'll be on Tall Tale number 3, if I recall. One of the 2 that I have unlocked. And that'll be the goal for Friday. Excellent. Well, thanks, everybody. Again, this is Ismortah, and I'll catch you next time.